Draken is of slim build, but muscular, quite tall for his age. Even Takemichi once mentioned that his physique does not look like that of a teenager. His hairstyle consists of shaved sides of his head, in order to expose his characteristic dragon tattoo, which he got when he was just in elementary school. Long hair follows on the top of her head, which she ties into a braid, leaving a few strands of hair in the front. He also had a scar on the left side of his abdomen after being stabbed by Kiyomasa. When he was with the gang, he used to carry the Tomon Topaku, and his favorite casual outfit seemed to be a long printed jacket. On some occasions, Draken has somewhat aggressive and wild behavior, but he is not impulsive. He loves a good fight and meeting strong opponents. He is rude to those he considers inferior to him and makes it clear that he does not like them. He always thinks things through calmly and tries to find the best option to solve things. Being the most mature of commanders, he puts himself in other people's shoes and is respectful, sometimes enduring shouts and insults in silence. At all times he follows his instinct to do the right thing. However, there are times when anger takes over and he lashes out in rage. He is also a very affectionate person, even though he hates showing affection to the people most important to him, but to try to show it he does everything in his power to take care of that person. This is demonstrated by the way he treats Mikey, treating him with great patience and taking care of him like a little brother. Another example is when he gave Emma a stuffed animal for her birthday, and she later points out that it was one she had been wanting for a while, making it clear that he realizes the deepest wishes of those close to him. Skills. Authority. As Toman's deputy commander, Draken's authority over the gang was theoretically second only to Mikey. However, her authority is actually roughly equal to his, therefore, he can freely command his members and increase their morale. Fighting skill. Draken's fighting prowess is incredibly fearsome. When hit on the head by a metal pole, he can still stand and defeat 20 opponents. His recovery is remarkably quick as he immediately returns to battle when reinforcements arrive. He even survives a life-threatening knife wound. With his immense strength, Draken prefers to fight like a wrestler, using simple but powerful and ferocious kicks and punches. He is capable and has previously defeated a formidable opponent much taller than him behind with a Henmaker after defeating dozens of enemies beforehand. He can hold his own and defeat an entire gang by himself, and he's still in pretty good shape after that. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that his strength is comparable to Mikey's. Mechanical knowledge. He can consider himself an expert in machines, especially motorcycles. He is skilled enough to fix and assemble parts of a bicycle with complete ease. Mikey's story, from smiling boy to imposing leader. Mikey, or Sano Manjiro, is the central character of Tokyo Revengers. With his infectious smile and natural charisma, Mikey forged a path from childhood to becoming the leader of the fearsome Tokyo Manji gang. But his story is not only one of success and power, but also of pain, tragedy, and deep darkness. A past marked by loss. Mikey was born into a humble family, but full of love. His grandfather, Shinichiro Sano, was his father figure and mentor, teaching him the value of loyalty and strength. However, tragedy struck early. Shinichiro was killed in a car accident, leaving a deep wound on little Mikey. The birth of Tokyo Manji. For Mikey, Shinichiro's death was a turning point. Looking for a place to belong and channel his pain, he founded the Tokyo Manji gang with his childhood friends, Draken, Baji, Pachin, and Kazutora. The gang, which began as a group of misfits, quickly became a powerful force in Tokyo's underworld. A charismatic and ruthless leader, Mikey was a born leader. His charisma and brute strength made him a legendary figure among gang members. Under his command, Tokyo Manji expanded, conquering territory and rivals. However, the darkness that lived inside began to emerge. The death of Baji, one of his best friends, plunged him into a deep depression and unleashed an unstoppable rage. The war for the future. Mikey's ambitions and the darkness that consumed him led him down a path of destruction. He became a ruthless leader, willing to sacrifice everything and everyone to reach the top. The war between Tokyo Manji and Valhalla, another powerful gang, marked a high point in Mikey's history. A bittersweet ending. Mikey finally achieved his goal of creating an era of peace for the gangs. However, the cost was high. Many of his friends and companions died in the fighting, and he himself was scarred by tragedy and guilt. Mikey's story is a story of contrasts, a smiling boy who becomes an imposing leader, a hero who transforms into a villain. It is a story full of tragedy, pain, and redemption, which invites us to reflect on the nature of power, friendship, and the search for happiness.